Hey class, Absolute 5 here, and today we're back again to do another multiplying by decimals, but in this time we're going to use the power of 10, but 0.01 or 0.1, excuse me, one of those two. We're using both of those two, okay. So let's get right into it, right? So, oopsie, hit the wrong thing. Sorry. Let's just undo. Let's just erase that real quick. Sorry about that. Rough, bumpy start. Sorry. Multiplying decimals. Yeah, you can't read that. Multiplying decimals in powers of 0.1, 0.01, and 0.001, and so forth and so on. So what does that even mean? So let's see, what do we get here? So again, let's see. So the rule is this. You move the decimal point, in this case, to the left, not the right, to the left, the same number of places as there are decimal places in the power of 10. So it's basically saying the number of zeros you have to the left of the number that you're multiplying, that's how many times you're going to move the decimal point over. So for example, if I have 42.1 times 0.1, right? So we'll have the shortcut on this side, but let's work it out the long way first to really dive into this and understand what are we doing. So 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 4, 4. So I'm done with the 1. I don't have to do that ever again. Now, how many places am I going to be moving this decimal point over? Well, once, twice, so it's 1, 1. I have to move it 2 times. I have to move the decimal point over 2 times. So I get 1, 2, and my answer is 4.21. Now, that's the long way. Now, the shortcut is this. I see that instead of 10, you know how we use 10, right? You're technically moving the decimal point to the right, where in this case, it's to the left. Like, for example, let me work it out real quick. Oopsie. Go back. I have 42.1 times this, right? I'm simply going to move the decimal point over to the left by 1. So then I just get 4.21. So keep in mind this concept. The difference between 10 and 0.1, pretend like you see the 1, right? If I see a 0 to the right of the 1, I'm going to move the decimal point to the right. And if I see a 0 in front of the 1, I'm going to move it to the left, okay? Remember, this is my right, this is my left. So however you're watching this video, know your right from your left, please. So let's do another example. Let's say I had 76,805 times 0.01. So now you see the zeros are in front of the 1. I have to move it over 2 times because that's how many zeros are here. So knowing that, I'm going to take 76,805. So remember, the comma here means thousands. I'm not looking at that as a decimal point. So do not do that. The decimal point goes right behind the 5. So therefore, I have to move this decimal point over 2 times. Okay, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Oh, so sorry. I am so sorry about that. I warned you. Sorry. I get 768.05 as my answer, okay? That's how you do that problem. Let's do another one. Negative 9.2 times negative 0.001. That's a lot of zeros. So again, do the sign first. Negative times negative is a positive. So you do that so you don't make that mistake in the future, okay? Then you take 9.2, well, let me rewrite that. Oopsie, it's positive. 9.2 over here because I need to move this decimal point 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, point. Now there's an emphasis on the point there. Why is there an emphasis on the point there? Because some people might just put 0092 and they might put the decimal point here, but that's not the case. That point you put there, you're going to put the point here, but then you're going to add another 0. Excuse me. Why? Because remember, there's always a whole number part to the decimal point. There's always a whole number part to it and a decimal point to it as well. Kind of like a fraction, where a fraction will always have a whole number part and a fraction part to it. Make sense? So let's do one more example. Let's do one more. No, we'll do 2 more. Sorry, let's just do 2 more. So if I gave you 46.8 times 10 and... Nope, sorry. Wrong problem, sorry. 6.94 times 0.1, that's what I meant, and 33.9 times 0.01. Okay, so knowing that rule, let's apply it. I'm going to take 6.94, I'm going to move this decimal point to the left 1 point. So my answer is 0.694, and for this one, 3.9 times 0.01, I have to move it over 2 times, so I have 3.912 points over. My answer is going to be 0.039 as my final answer. So for homework, do negative 7,682 times negative 0.001. Let me know what you guys get as your answer in the comments down below. So that's the lesson for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And always mash that bell button. Please mash that bell button for more content. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. This has been Absolute 5. I'm Roger Palomino. Math is infinite because there are infinitely many possibilities. And don't forget, don't hate, calculate. Just calculate, please. Don't hate. There's no room for hate.